everybody. I hope you're doing well, and I hope I can get on my drive today. It's kind of one of those catch-22s where I can't go too slow, but I can't go too quick because if somebody's on the main road, I can't just come blasting out. It's a little bit later than in the morning than when I usually go live. On Saturdays when I work, I start off a little later in the day. My car is a little chilly here. My car says it's 27 degrees. So, but once we get past this little bit of a cold front, whatever snow we get, it'll be all right. We'll be pretty much out of winter. Now, if that doesn't happen, don't hold that against me. My biggest concern on the road today is wet spots, since it's below freezing. Because a lot of times what looks like wet spots are generally ice. So I get to work all day, and then my friend is opening up his business today. He's opening up a card shop, gaming shop, for like card games like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering and such, and or tabletop games like D&D and such. So I will visit him after work for a little bit. Then I have a show to do tonight. I'm going to have Caleb Dobson on. I hope I didn't butcher his last name. From Chautauqua Area Paranormal Society. It will be live with that at 7:35 Eastern Standard Time tonight. So I hope all my lives that I've been doing hasn't killed the vibe for people to join. I don't know why I laughed, but still a little tired though. I slept in. I got an extra 4 hours of sleep today. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys can see the river, can you? So I am hoping that the weather after this weekend gets better and things work out. I'm ready for that nice warmer weather. Good morning, Leefoot. I figured you would be joining me before long. This guy never works. I'm kidding. He works. He's a hard worker. But so I'm going to jump into the topic of the video. I'm a little disappointed because I thought I would get a lot of historical context to it, but there really isn't a lot of recorded paranormal. Let's put it that way. But there is a small village in Pennsylvania called Yellow Dog. They're not horrible. They got a couple slick spots, but nothing bad. Am I back? Am I here? I hope I'm back. So I believe I'm back. So it's a little village. I believe it's more towards the New Jersey side of Pennsylvania. I would have to look that up again. Thank you, sir. And sorry, I'm gonna have to turn the heat on to get rid of some of the ice on the windshield. There's not much on it, but so the original settlers of the town, well, basically it was built for miners. It was mining limestone, and that was pretty successful for quite a while, I guess. And as the mines were producing and such, the town grew, and the workers of the mines agreed to not unionize. They decided they were not going to organize and unionize and all that. And so they had what was referred to, and I don't know if it's still referred to, but they had what's called a yellow dog contract. And that was their, like I said, their agreements that they wouldn't unionize for the limestone workers. And so I guess they decided that's the best way to name the town, the village. Well, unfortunately, the mines started to not produce anymore, and the population just slowly dwindled until now they're pretty much just empty homes there. Now, I don't know, I think I seen a video where there's one or two people that still live in the houses up at the top of the hill. This place is like on a hill. You know, it has regular streets and such. And so that's the brief history that I dug up. And now, when you go there, it's almost as if you're stepping back in time. I've seen the videos. You know, they still have furniture in these homes. They still, it does. Only difference between this place and Pit Hole is there's actual standing houses. There's still buildings there, and so you can walk down the street and you get an eerie sense of emptiness and loneliness, I guess. And as well as that, it feels like people are watching you. So it's reported, as well as people hearing strange noises coming from the buildings. And so the whole vibe of the place, and I believe they're going about trying to set that up now as well, keep it that way, I should say, is very, very creepy alone. Like you're in an abandoned town, which you are, but like almost like in an apocalypse setting, you know, like the end of the world setting. And so I've watched, and there's not much more that's reported than that, other than what's possibly people that are currently investigating there, because they do have tours there that you could go. They'll show you around, and I believe they let you do like small investigations with a group. You know, the tour, like if you have you know, they'll let you take pictures and things like that. However, they also let you pay to play, is what we call that was. They also let you book the property for private investigations overnight. And in such, I've watched videos of people doing it on YouTube, and I've seen people report that they've seen shadow figures. I've seen people, ghost town pretty much. I don't know if the people that are living there are the owners and they're there as caretakers, or if they're remnants of what it was before. But yeah, um, they so they've seen shadow figures, the people that that's investigated recently, as well as noises, as was reported from the past. Their equipment, like EMF detectors, have gone off, which is really strange because there's no electrical devices there outside of what they bring there. Now, anybody that's been part of the paranormal for a while know that that could be their cell phones or two-way radio or something. So take it with a grain of salt. I've seen them get voices on their spirit boxes. So I've seen current investigators get activity there. And that's what makes it kind of interesting and want to go and check out. It'd be a day trip for me. Well, I don't know if my trip down to North Carolina says anything. It'd be a 3-day trip. Right, Leaffoot? But so, unfortunately and fortunately, that's about what you get for a yellow dog. I believe they're working hard to preserve it, to build it back up, and make it a historical site. And people are going there to investigate, report an activity. So if you're by it, you're looking for a place to go, check their website. I believe they got Facebook as well. Maybe you can get in on a day tour. If you got the time and the money, it might be worthwhile to pay for a private investigation. But I would recommend that you check out some recent videos and such and see if it's worth what you feel is worth your time and money. Because I'm not going to say either direction that you should or you shouldn't. Don't be coming back to me saying, oh, I heard Mr. Fedora say on his channel that we need to all run and go get tickets to Yellow Dog. I'm not telling you to do nothing with your money. Good morning, Phoenix. I really appreciate you liking and sharing. I hope you get some good sleep. Hopefully you will join us tonight for our interview at 7:35 Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking forward to this interview. We also have Mike Claro and his team members for Jamestown Paranormal, being from Jamestown, New York, being on the show and towards the end of March. So March is getting booked up. I don't think I'll be doing a show on the... I would have to look into that. I have a birthday party for my grandson up in Jamestown and 2 grandkids. I guess they're doing a combined party. And so I just won't... It's a weekend at work, and I won't be able to just go from work, travel up to Jamestown, come back, get everything set up, and do a show. I mean, if our tech guy, Lee, would get it set up, it would save me lots of time. But, you know, he doesn't like to... He's a lazy tech guy. Oh, here comes some good snow. I don't know how well it shows on camera, but it's snowing pretty good. Coming from the tech guy, I see. I'm not going to put your comment up on the screen. But yeah, so the shows are filling up. If you are part of the paranormal world, says you. If you are part of the paranormal world and you want to be interviewed by none other than Mr. Fedora, drop me a message. I would be happy to figure something out. I need some coffee, but I'm not stopping at my regular stop today. I don't have time. I am running out of time. And when I go this late in the day, I'm usually really late to work because it's more busy. I'm not used to this light being red. This light is usually blinking in the mornings. But I am sorry, my mind started wandering there for a second. These Saturdays at work are kind of a little long for me because usually I'm out of work by no later than 12:30. Today I get to work till 4:30. Isn't that fun? Now it's not Starbrick, but yeah, you blink, you miss this town. It's a good little town though. A lot of history here, which is the crazy part. I guess up this road here, if you see the light coming up, you take a left. I guess there was a violent murder not too long ago. I'm not going to go into the details because a lot of the people that it was recent enough within the last 20 years that there's still plenty of people who's alive and that might come across this. So, but yeah, a person reportedly killed his girlfriend, fiance, wife with a hammer, and so may she rest in peace. And whatever demons that was hunting him, hopefully they've been taken care of. So yeah, even in small towns, there's bad activity going on. I'm happy I didn't get pulled over there. I was going 50 in a 45. I was so busy looking around and talking, I wasn't paying attention how quick I was driving. Wouldn't that have been great for you guys to watch me get pulled over for a ticket? Then I would have been begging you guys for sending me some money. Please help me out. Put the officer on camera saying, hey, you're on camera. You got something to say? You could be a big star. But no, much respect to the law enforcement. It's a job that I don't think I would care to do or would do for that matter. It's not a fun job, that's for sure. I assume it's not. I've never been law enforcement. GoFundMe. Yeah, right. You guys would be, especially you, Leaf, but you'd be laughing your butt off. And next time I probably wouldn't hear the end of it for quite a few weeks. And to be fair, if the shoes are on the other foot, you wouldn't either. Now, before I go, I'm going to bring up something that I haven't brought up in a while. If you want to learn about Yellow Dog, rewind the video. But I was going through about the nice event, just kind of hanging out. And there's a cemetery at the one intersection in Russell on the main road that we drive by. And so I'm just cruising. It's later on at night, and all of a sudden I hear a voice in my ear say one word. And so I'm looking over at Lee. Am I back on? Am I good? Am I back alive? So I'm going to talk as if I am. Okay. So yeah, driving down Russell after an investigation, and Guernsey Hollow, something speaks in my ear, says one word. So I'm looking over at Lee. Sounded like a male voice, but I was looking at her in the back of the car, and after a minute, Lee looks at me and goes, "What?" I'm like, "Did you say something?" He goes, "No." It's like, "You didn't just say something." He's like, "No." And I kind of look back at Ursula. She's looking at me like, "What?" And I wish I would have thought about the word I before I told him, because though I haven't heard about it in a while. But of all the darn words that could have been said in my ear driving by a cemetery was the word boo. It's like, really? Boo? Like I said, if I would have thought about it before I would have said a different word or something, but yeah, boo. So yes, sometimes ghosts and spectrals say boo. But guys, I'm pretty much at work, so I'm gonna let you go. Make sure you pop in tonight for my interview at 7:35 with Caleb of Chautauqua Area Paranormal Society. CAPS for short. Um, it'll be it'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Stay spooky, my friends.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping down and appreciate the visit. I'll get the hell off of my porch. We'll see you the next time. Come on back.